Hello everyone. Thank you for some of your messages about my last couple of videos. It was really nice to hear positive feedback, and also for those of you who inboxed me some of your own feelings and emotions that you're going through at the moment. As a result of that, I thought it'd be great to talk about anxiety. So it's really helpful that you do continue to do that, because it gives me ideas about what my next video can be about. So yeah, I thought I'd do a quick something for anxiety, just a little bit about anxiety and a small exercise. So something that you should be able to take with you, that you can do yourself at any time that you're feeling anxious in the future, and hopefully it will help you feel a bit brighter today. Very easy, very short. Okay, so anxiety, a lot of us know a lot about law of attraction and how thoughts are things, and how thoughts can bring things into our lives, and how thoughts and feelings can manifest themselves in so many different ways, and even take their toll on our actual physical being and our well-being as well. We'll talk about mental illness and even things like backache. So anxiety is very similar to that, or the same as that, in as far as when we feel anxious, what we're doing is we're thinking about past experiences and memories, and these things are assigned to something that's not happened to. So if you have I don't know, let's say an interview tomorrow or something like that, hypothetically obviously, then you might be feeling anxious about it based on what you've heard, what you believe, and your own experiences and memories or thoughts, and all sorts of outside influences that would make us feel anxious about any given situation. So what I want you to be aware of, that these are anomalies. They're not real, they're not facts, they're things that are in the future. Anything outside of your reality now is in the future, and therefore is not a fact, it's a theory. So you don't know exactly what's going to happen tomorrow, what exactly is going to happen in that interview. It's just a theory, not a fact. So that is to put it into perspective. Just remember that things that you may have experienced in the past, or how something has gone in the past, doesn't necessarily mean that's how it's going to play out in this particular situation. For example, we're in quarantine at the moment, and I bet some of you had plans, holidays planned, activities, Mother's Day was supposed to be a lot different to what it was, etc. Yet here we are. So it hasn't turned out the way that you expected, and that's what happens all the time. It can go either way. So there's no time or reason for us to worry about something that hasn't happened yet. And the way that we counteract these things is to be living in the present first and foremost. So try and think about things as they are now. Right now, what are you doing? You are just listening to me. That is all that is happening now. Maybe you're eating, you're breathing, you're awake, you were on the phone 10-15 minutes ago, maybe. That's now past. So you've come past into present, and you're fine. So just keep thinking about gratitude, small things that you're grateful for. These are present things. Keep yourself in the present. I'm alright, I'm focused, I'm listening, I'm able to blink, I'm able to eat, I'm able to breathe. So you've got the idea. So anxiety is something that is rooted in dread. Just as fear is rooted in consequences, anxiety is kind of its younger brother. It's thinking about something that hasn't happened yet. And what it does is it causes physical responses such as palpitations, dizziness, shaking, and insomnia. And so these are physical things and feelings that you want to avoid and be in control of, and be aware that it's something that hasn't happened yet. So what I'm going to do now is a short exercise that is going to help you to feel a lot calmer rather than the feelings of anxiety. So what I'll do is counteract that by giving you a calming exercise. So what I want you to do right where you are right now, just close your eyes and take a minute for yourself. And this is an exercise that you can do at any time whenever you're feeling a bit nervous or anxious. And hopefully it can brighten up your day for the rest of today. So close your eyes, just relax, close your eyes, taking in a deep breath, breathing in for 4, breathing out for 4. Okay, all right, I want you now to think of a time where you achieved something or that you're very proud of. A time you were very proud of yourself, a time when you achieved something, or you have these feelings that you're so proud of. Right, and you've got that memory. I want you to look at it as if it was on a film. It's on a big screen, just look at it. And then I want you to walk over and I want you to step into that scenario. So you're back as yourself in that situation. Okay, now smell all the smells around you. Feel the air around you. Hear what you're hearing. See what you're seeing. And make those colours bright as you can. Make it as bright as you can. Make that situation as bright as you can. Just reliving that moment. And I want you to breathe in now and smile as widely as you can. Just hold in your stomach and smile as wide as you can in that situation. Because smiling somehow releases those chemicals that remind you of how bright we feel. So smiling brightly and widely at that situation. Breathing into the situation, breathing out. And then coming back into the room after a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opening your eyes. And that's it. Hopefully that's made you feel a bit better, reminding yourself that you are great. You have all the tools inside of you to achieve whatever you want, and you've done it before. You'll do it again. You have overcome something before. You have been proud of a scenario before. You've gone through hoops, and just be proud of that moment, proud of yourself, and know that there's nothing to be anxious of, that whatever you face, you will somehow get through it. Okay? And if you can put something up somewhere that reminds you, even looking in the mirror, reminding yourself of that situation, reminding yourself that, you know, I'm created in divinity and I do know how to come through this. Just remind yourself of that situation. Smile to remind yourself daily how amazing you are. So I hope that's helped, and take that feeling with you for the rest of the day. Thank you.